MUK.
MUK.
Oh, God, we should just stop now. Track number 8, Anarchy in the UK. Definitely the most famous song on the album, I would say.
Yeah.
With God Save the Queen coming in at number 2. And I do want to give a quick shout out to Guitar Hero 3 for introducing this song to a new generation of music listeners, myself included. This might be one of the first times that I heard this one. Guitar Hero just blasted onto the scene in the early 2000s, and that was a lot of time was spent playing Guitar Hero 3 and Guitar Hero in high school with my friends.
Nice. I wonder if there was a different version of Guitar Hero 3 released in the UK because of this song.
I also have a fun fact about Guitar Hero, if you want to know one, Jesse.
Do it.
So the person who holds the world record for the high score in Guitar Hero 3 was from my hometown of Rochester, Minnesota.
What?
I don't know if the record still stands, but at one point this guy, his name was Chris Chike, had the record for Through the Fire and Flames on Guitar Hero. Hit like 97% and was a world record. Fun little fact. Now you know.
Well, I'm glad that you picked up the real guitar and actually picked up real skills. I'm very proud of you on that one.
Thank you.
I'm glad it wasn't your name.
I tried.
I'd much rather you get a number one hit like they tried to do with this song almost. You know?
Yeah, I wasn't as good at Guitar Hero as I was at real guitar, but it probably worked out for the better.
Yeah, I don't think Steph would find you as sexy with that. Well, she might actually.
Hey, babe.
Hey,
I'm a Guitar Hero champion.
Should I keep hitting the pink one?
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Good. No, so one of the greatest. So I never really understood the lyrics of this because I've heard this. This is the song I've probably heard the most, other than "God Save the Queen" on a rare occasion.
Yep.
The line at 54 seconds in here is absolutely wonderful. Your future dream is a shopping scheme. I mean, talk about like pointing it right at fascism and stuff. And you think about it, it's also the same thing when you think about college education today, you know, college education debt and stuff, where they're promising you a dream, but it's really a shopping scheme in reality.
Right. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't catch that one.
Dude.
Oh,
it's great.
It's brutal. The guitar in this is something killer too, because you can hear some effects. It's more than just distortion. There's like is that a phaser probably?
Yeah.
That's happening on there. Phaser or flange. I get the two mixed up. I should know, as a guitar player, but whatever.
It's more of a phaser for sure on this one.
Okay.
Sharper. Yep.
Yeah. You hear the phaser. It's kind of a really cool tone that you hear during those verses. Kind of polishing things up.
Oh, totally.
Another solo on this one too with some effects at 110. And this one's a little more fuzzy than what we've heard.
Yes.
So I think there's some sort of fuzz perhaps on this one. And there's the phaser guitar behind it. So the rhythm guitar playing behind it. It sounds really good together. It's got a cool sound to it that is definitely probably unique at the time, but still holds up today.
Yeah, that area is where one I thought it was actually I pointed that area out too, where it's really well mixed and it just has an actual more brightness to it, where it actually feels it is less just of a instrumental and it's actually meant to step out and kind of like shine. Yep.
We even get kind of a second solo at around 2 minutes. It's pretty simple, but hey, like two instrumental breakdowns in a 3.5 minute song. Yeah, I'll take it.
It's not bad. You know, here's my problem with this. I really think that because I've heard this song several times before in my life, it just has less impact than the other songs that I've listened to on this album. But I do gotta admit that this is is their cleanest recording one on here. I think this actually really is their best mixed one. So I think they did spend a little bit more time on it. But I to me, I don't know. It just the way that the song presents itself. It just is a great statement against that 1960s, hangover kind of. It's a great statement of this. I can see why it has great cultural impact, and to me, it sounds absolutely wonderful. It is a great song, but the fact that I've heard it so much, I'm more impressed with the other songs than what came up with this one.
Yeah,
this one.
That's an interesting point about being like the most polished or produced. It's almost like the powers that be behind the scenes were like, hey, we got to like at least put a song on here that's going to have some potential commercial viability. And so they put in a little extra effort, maybe unbeknownst to the band, to be like, we got to make a song that like will sell some records.
You know what's weird though? So in one of the interviews that I saw, the manager actually said it was a travesty for us to actually record an album. He goes, I never wanted us to record an album. That's like how anarchist that motherfucker was, Or
the manager?
Yeah, the manager said that.
Really?
Kind of like, yeah. And it's just weird. So like he was trying to get that Sex Pistols punk image going, and that's why he picked like the crew that he did. And it's just really weird. It literally is a weird story with the Sex Pistols. Everybody should just dive into
I'll have to learn more about that, because I thought, based on the track that we're about to get into, I thought there was more of a tension with the manager than the manager wanting to embody the punk music.
Oh, no, definitely. For the next song, they did submit to the idea, and they did come away with something great.